Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading. Happy Tuesday, Scorpios. I hope you all are having a great day. I know that you are. So, what do we know about our wonderful Scorpios before we get right into your reading, Scorpios? Besides the fact that your duality is feminine, right? That just means that you are a nurturer, in short, because your female energy is cyclic, right? So it's like a circle. It's directed inward and it nurtures and it has a receiving nature, right? And so people who take advantage of nurturers, kind hearts, are only lose in the end. Excuse me. There are people who are givers, who balance out that energy, but the best giver is you, right? Even though, and it doesn't matter whether you identify as male or female, you're divine. You are divine feminine. That's your duality as a Scorpio, right? You're a water sign and also you're a fixed sign. So Scorpios are highly imaginative people. You are passionate, you're emotional, you're subtle, you're persistent, you're intense, you're obstinate, and you're unyielding. Your ruling planet is Pluto. And so Pluto rules the regenerative forces, right? The beginning and the end of phases in life. So think about it like the death card, right? The death card is the death card in rebirth. So you're constantly like changing and being reborn. Things are dropping off and things are being reborn, right? And so the key to your personality is intensity, right? So you do nothing half measured. Not a Scorpio. None of the Scorpios I know do anything half measured. You all are magnetic, you're emotional, you're capable, extreme as exerting tremendous force. Your strength is hidden in the depths, right? And so when we think of famous Scorpios, who do we think of when we think of famous Scorpios? I can think of some off the top of my head. And if you all can think of some more, please put their names down in the comment section of this video. Julia Roberts, Bill Gates, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Puffy Combs is a Scorpio, Hillary Clinton, Katy Perry is a Scorpio, Anne Hathaway, Matthew McConaughey, the singer Sierra, Willow Smith, Will and Jada Smith's daughter, Drake, the rapper, Danny DeVito, the actor, Gerard Butler, David Schwimmer, he used to play on Friends. So I can think of a whole host of Scorpios, right? So you all are in good company. In other words, is what I'm saying. You all are in great company, right? So let's get into your reading, Scorpios. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Scorpios as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of emotions and creativity, also in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, and also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action. What information do we have for our wonderful Scorpios? What do we know? What do we have, cards? What do you want to tell us, cards? What do you want to tell us, cards, about wonderful Scorpios? What information do we have for my wonderful Scorpios? Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, some cards just popped. They just went flying out. Hold on. Let's I'm gonna put this to the side for a second. Oh, by the way, because people always ask me what tarot cards I'm using. These are the Light Seers tarot cards by Chris Ann, and these are the Sacred Vision Oracle cards by Lynn Andrews and Robert Taylor, just in case you all are interested in knowing. Look at all these that popped out. Let's put these down. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. This is just to start off with. So let's put everything in perspective here. I want to show you something. I want to tell you something. To show you something. Share something with you. That's what I want to do. All right, hold on. Let's see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, yes, and yes. Some of you all are walking away. Some of you all are walking away from family, right? Some of you all are just walking into the light, away from a facade, right? Some of you all have been in this facade, in this thinking that everything is harmonious, right? But it's not what it seems to be. This seems to be happening with a lot of people too. Just like recognizing, you know what? I don't want to go to family functions anymore where it's toxic, where you all are just kind of sort of glossing over some things that haven't been addressed, right? Clearly they haven't been addressed, right? So some of you all are choosing your own path and just deciding, you know what, I'm going to choose me, right? You all have had a lot of prayer and meditation about the situation, right? And so you all have decided, you know what, I'm going to focus on the people that matter the most to me. I am not focusing on toxic relationships anymore. I'm not even giving it any more energy anymore. Now, so out of all of the water signs, the Scorpios are the ones who will delve deeper, right, into that empath part of you, that part of you that's psychic, the part of you that's deeply spiritual, right? So you all just have a philosophical mind, right? And so becoming a part, like interested in a religion or in a cult or something where your sixth sense really enables you to intuit things before they actually happen. Like you all are really, really deep with that, right? You just know things, right, Scorpios? And so this is what I'm saying. People can think they pulling the wool over your eyes, but they're really, really not. You all are able to really tap into your sixth sense. So now your focus is you. You have a radical focus on you. You just know things, right? You just know things about people. No longer can people try to pull the wool over your eyes by playing games and that sort of thing. So it's affected family members, people who try to take advantage of you, try to pull the wool over your eyes, try to present themselves as something that they are not, thinking that, okay, well, you know, I'm going to tell you something. This pandemic has been exposing a lot of people, a lot of behaviors, especially in families, not just friends. That's a little easier, but I'm talking about in families, things that have become your norm. And people are distancing themselves from it. This is not regular social distancing where you're wearing a mask. People are permanently distancing themselves from certain family members and certain toxic behaviors, right? You all are no different. So let's see what else these cards have. Wow. Look. Some of you are emotionally wounded because you're just, as it relates to family members, right? Some of you all are really emotionally wounded. Some people just, like I said, you all are nurturers. You want to make sure everybody's taken care of. Everybody feels nurtured. But the thing about nurturers is that oftentimes people forget to give back to nurturers. You know what I'm saying? People really forget to give back to you all. So you all feel emotionally wounded, right? Well, I'm telling you, all you have to do, see this person, how this person is kind of sort of like in despair. They just have their head between their knees, and the key is right here, and the key to open this lock is right here, right? So because you all are such nurturers, this is about you giving to yourself, because what could happen when you're such a nurturer, and you don't know who the snake is around you. Not all the time. And even though you all are, this is what I'm saying, coming from family members, friends for you friends and people, associates and stuff are easy for you to just kind of sort of figure it out. Family members, not so easy, especially when it's become your norm and you're such a nurturer. You want to make sure everybody's taken care of. But see, this person right here is like, I'm not really sure who I can trust, right? My inner person is telling me not to trust the snake and who the snake is because they've been exposed. So I'm not sure. So you know exactly what to do. Once they were exposed, now it's like, okay, I don't know who to trust around me. I really don't know who to trust around me because this is really, really disappointing. But here's the thing. Look at this King of Swords right here. This King of Swords came out totally different, right? So you tapped into your divine masculine energy, right? Which is great because now you're a lot more straightforward. People don't even have to guess what you're thinking. You're not playing around at this point. It's like, listen, I have done all of this for you all, and you all are just not giving me what I need. You all are just taking of all of my nurturing energy. And so I need to tap into my masculine energy, and I need to make things crystal clear for a lot of people. I'm going to start cutting some people out. See this sword? See this sword right here? I'm going to start cutting some people out. Okay? You better get your acts together, because I'm about to start cutting some people out. Look at the Queen of Cups. This is your divine feminine energy, right? Very, very compassionate person. People have really taken your kindness for weakness. And see, when you get that sword and you start being direct, all of a sudden you're the mean person. Not the mean guy or the mean woman. You're just a mean-spirited person, right? You're just a mean spirit. But see, they're going to learn today, right? Through this process, you become a whole lot wiser. A whole lot wiser, right? You're coming in for the last stretch of this. People are going to know that no longer are you playing around. There's a lot of people around you that's going to learn some real hard lessons because you're not playing anymore. You're focusing on you. If people don't get their acts together, it is cutting board time. Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Let me find out some people are on the chopping block. You all are not playing around. Somebody's head is on the chopping block. And I'm talking about, like, listen, if you all don't get your act together, whoo, somebody's going to have to find somewhere else to live. Somebody else going to have to find another piggy bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all are like, listen, I have been your banks for too long. And I know you taking advantage. Oh, no. Look at this. You have laser focus. A lot of you all are on fire. Like, it has really incensed you that people are taking advantage of you. Just taking. They know you have the money, but they just taking nonstop, right? And so, look at this. The tents are rocking. Can you all see that? I think it just focused. The tents are rocking. I imagine things happen like this with you, Scorpio. You got sick and tired of being taken advantage of financially. You had a family meeting where you had to shake the table, and you had to shake some things up. You had to put everybody on notice, public service announcement. It's really not funny, Scorpio, but it had to happen because people would have been taking advantage of you until you just had nothing left, right? They know you're a nurturer. They know you want to nurture everybody around you, but you had to shake the table. You said you had to put everybody on notice. Listen, if you don't get your act together and stop taking full advantage of me, knowing that I have access to resources, money, people, time, there's going to be some changes around here, right? The changes are going to look like you're going to have to find somewhere else to go. That's what the changes are going to look like. So the focus is on you. The focus is on you. You're not playing anymore. Like I said, you had to come in there and shake the table. On the card, they're talking about shaking a tent, right? But you had to shake the table and say, look, you all are trying to take my kindness for weakness, right? And it's not going to happen anymore. You had to come in like a lightning bolt. And you had to light some things up, right? That's what the number 7 symbolizes, lightning. You had to come in like a lightning bolt. You had to shake some things up. That's why this says the tents are rocking. You saw red, and it was like, okay, I'm not playing. I am not playing with you all anymore. You're not taking advantage of me anymore. And like I said, your most likable trait is that you're idealistic, right? People try to take advantage of Scorpios big time. They try to take advantage of your nurturing spirit. But this time you tapped into your divine masculine. You're not playing anymore. Like I said, you had to shake the tent. You had to shake the table. You had to shake it up a little bit. You saw red after you found out what was going on. You know, people's, taking you for granted, taking your kindness for weakness. But they won't do it anymore. Because you're very direct now. You had to tap into that divine masculine energy. And if people were confused before, they're not confused anymore. Okay? That's what I have for you. I want you all to have a fantastic day. I know you will. Bye.